Hello, everyone. Uh, I'm going to talk about happiness. There is a monk, his name was Swami Surya Priyananda from Belur Math near Calcutta. He was giving discourse on happiness to the IIT students in Kharagpur, IIT Kharagpur, and there he was talking about Dr. Martin Seligman. Dr. Martin Seligman, he's a professor of psychology at University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. He said that he was doing research in positive psychology. He said that what is positive psychology? There has been lots of research done in negative psychology. That is, there are so many mental problems in USA. To deal with those problems, they have done lots of research. Like zero, if you say zero is a normal person, minus pi is the person who are having all this mental psychological problems. And there's lots of research done to bring people up from minus pi to zero. But he said there was nothing done to go from zero to plus pi, which he called as a positive psychology. Like a normal person, I want to be a sportsman. So there are lots of things, he can eat this, he can do this, he can do this, so many exercises to become a sports person, like a positive direction. So he was doing research on this positive psychology. And he came up with the formula that happiness is equal to pleasure plus engagement plus meaning. Pleasure plus engagement plus meaning. And like I said, he was doing research. He has published so many papers and he has so many books on this thing. So one day in class, he told all the students, "We don't have any class today. We are going to go out to the movie." So he took everybody, all the students, to the movie. It was a nice movie that all the young people would like. So he took them to the movie. Everybody were so happy. All the students were happy, and they watched the movie. After movie was over, he handed over a piece of paper to them and asked them to grade it from 0 to 10. 0 means, oh, hey, I hate it. This was not a good movie. And 10 is, oh, I love it. This was a very good movie. And most of the students, they graded it like 7 above, 9, 10, they were so excited. They liked it movie. They liked that movie so much. So that was the end of the day, that he took all the piece of paper from the student and he collected that thing. Now, next week in the class, he said same thing again, that we are not going to have any class today. We are going to go to orphanage. There are so many children there. We are going to go there. We are going to meet them. We are going to give them gift. We are going to have interaction with them. So everybody, all the students, they wrapped up all the gifts. Everybody, taken gift with them, and they went to orphanage. And they interacted with all the children there. The children there were so happy. They were dancing and jumping, and all the pleasant, wonderful scenario there. Everybody loved it. All the students, they also loved this thing. And again, at the end of this, there, he gave out a piece of paper and asked them to grade it from 0 to 10. 0 is somebody didn't like it at all, and 10 is something, I'm very happy. And almost all of them, they rated it like 9, 10. They were very happy. They liked it so much. So professor collected all these their piece of papers, and that was the end of the day. Then after about 3 months, in a class, he asked all the students. First, he asked about the movie. He said, "You guys remember we went to see this movie, and I have all the piece of paper with me. You rated all this movie so and so, and all this thing." And the students were they're looking at each other. Somebody said, "Oh, I don't remember anything." Somebody said, "Oh, I remember little bit. Yeah, we did go to movie." Somebody, and professor asked them to rate it again from 0 to 10. And in remembering that thing, so most of the students came out with less than 5, because they didn't remember. They forgot. They forgot almost what the fun they had there. And so then he asked about this, went to the orphanage. Same thing, same questions, same rating. He asked them about that, do you remember we went to orphanage, we wrapped up the gift, we gave them a gift, and we had a wonderful time there, we enjoyed there. And most of these students said, yeah, I remember that. Oh, we had a fun. Oh, I liked it. I remember that. The children are so happy. It was a wonderful time. And almost all of them rated still almost same, like 8, 9, 10. They rated it. So what the professor was coming at is that when we went to the movie, it was like a pleasure. Pleasure. We went there, we enjoyed, and then we forgot. Pleasure is something that like a eat, drink, and be merry. We eat something or we enjoy something and we just forget it. It's like a temporary. It's a temporary for a while and then forgotten. While the engagement was the second example, where we went there. They took the gift, they wrapped it up. Their mind was there. They get in interaction with the children. They talk with them. They were there for a couple of hours. So that was the engagement, that besides me, I was doing something for the others. I did something come in contact with the other children there. We were actively involved there. So the professor was trying to explain that the difference between pleasure and the engagement, that the pleasure is temporary, engagement is just something that remains with you for a long time. And that was the engagement. And then he went into talk about meaning. Meaning is something that we try to do something about, trying to know ourselves, who we are, what I have to do, where I have to go, what will be my, something like knowing about self or going towards the spiritual goal. That was the meaning. So this was a very powerful demonstration about that. And so that's all, that he was trying to do this experiment himself, and he has published so many papers, so many books. He has so many books on happiness. So thank you very much.